You know what I did today? What was so essential? I sat down at the beach with a book and a pen, and I really asked myself these questions. I started out with my main problem, and what I personally really want to achieve right now is to become 100% confident, 100% secure, or well, the most secure I can become. So I started out asking myself, okay, when is the time when I don't feel confident? When I have this answer, I ask myself, why exactly in these situations? And then I answered that. The answer to that, I asked myself, why this answer? And the answer to that, I asked again, why? So basically, you really work down every answer to get to really the root problem, the aha moment. And I can just ask you, I don't want to say beg, but beg you almost to really do this and to really think about it, because that's how I realized I have to be liked by everybody. I had to be liked by everybody. My thought was, I don't like being in a stress situation. I don't like having beef with other people. I want to have peace in every circumstance. And that's why I try to be liked by everybody. And that's why it's so hard for me when I notice when I'm in a conversation and my brain analyzes something and it thinks the other person doesn't like me in that moment or anything like that. And ask yourself that, because Googling confident tips, Googling how to be 100% secure, like, okay, it might help you 1 point, but I don't think it's gonna bring you from 5 points to 10 points, because you can always bury stuff, but you can never fill the hole until you actually know what to put into the hole. If you don't have the root problem, it's never gonna end. It's really like you're escaping something that you can't escape. Like you'll always be back at that point. It's, for example, when you try to overcome it, or I don't know, you compensate it by taking drugs or so. This void will never be filled. It's when you say, oh, I'll just make so much money and then I'll be happy. Oh, I'll just get a wife and then I'll be happy. It's like, oh no, you gotta find out what it is. And when you find out what it is, you can in those moments slowly start to reprogram yourself. For example, now I'm saying every time I'm in a situation like that, I will say, I have the courage to be disliked. I have the courage to be disliked. And slowly on, it will really get me where I want to get. I am so sure of that. And I also like this because when you really get to the root problem, I was just on a walk and I thought to myself, I had enough of this. I had enough of this, of putting myself down for other people, of being somebody I am not really. Like, in those moments, it really clicked. I am not authentic when I am trying to gain somebody's like. This sounds really rough, but in a way, I'm manipulating that person because I'm just showing them another version of myself. And that's not how it should be. That's not how it should be. It's beautiful realizing that and beautiful knowing, wow, if that's the case, the person probably shouldn't be in my life. Yeah. So go to a space will you really feel safe? And go answer those questions. Ask yourself, what is triggering, what is bothering me the most right now? If you want to work on your confidence, really go ask yourself, why am I not at the confidence level where I would want to be? Why? And when you have every answer to every question, why? Why this answer? Okay, No, why that answer? Okay. Wow, no, why this? It's deep. It's really deep in a way. But problems don't dissolve if you don't catch the root problem. So totally think about that and totally find that. Good luck. I feel like this is a big step. This is a big step. And you're also ready for that big step. So